Hi, in this video I'll show you one of the new concepts that we have about allowing you to manage these migration templates that allows you to convert between a PI, a communication channel, and a CPI iflow. This is a new function that we have added into the tool. Previously it was a Git repository that was pretty challenging to maintain. So this makes it a lot easier and something that allows you to change things faster. Okay. So let's say we have here our iflow. We have an ICO here that we migrated, and we will just migrate again. We will use our local processes, no GMS for this. And we check, and we can see here we got some different channels here that we want to be using. So let's just copy this name here. So this is the SAP channel that we want to check out. Okay, so what is actually going on here? We will migrate this. And when we're doing this, we can then see that this iflow has a SAP channel down here. And for this, let's make some modifications to this. So the idea here would be, okay, we have migrated this and we want to make the corrections that would apply to all the different scenarios where this is used. So we can probably put something in here, demo, template, as a partner. We can put in vistals here or whatever we would need. Operation, demo operation. We can change this timeout to 5. Change some of the other parameters if we want to. And then the idea is we would save this as a version. And now it complains about something that is missing. And that would be obviously interesting to see what the problems here is. Operation cannot be without an externalized parameter. So let's just remove that one. Boom. Makes sense. So that is not really an option to change here unless then you would add something else also to these other parts. Good. So now we have made changes to the timeline for this. And obviously the idea is we can make it to all the different scenarios so it matches what we need. And this is really good if you have SFTP or FTP that needs to be converted to some specific scenario using your cloud connector, etc. We want to inform VGAF that there's a new version of this, so we synchronize it. And we could always use the normal synchronization for this. So this takes a few seconds to synchronize. Good. So the idea here is now I will go and make a modification to this. So I will go to my template here. So we can either see the existing ones that we have. So there's one here for SAP. We can copy this one, where we can view it and check it how it works. Or we can copy it, make a new one. But let's create it from scratch. So demo SAP. The first thing we want to do is we want to find this iflow that we just made a change. The easiest is just to select it up here. Hopefully this is the one. No? Last synchronization date. It should be up here. So there's a few other synchronized. 13. So it was this one up here. We will select it. And next step is we need to select where we made some change. And then this is this one. We select it. We can then generate a template based on this. And here we can see the different values that we have. We can see the... We can see the partner name here. Or maybe we even have the description up here. And we also have the 50,000, I think we changed it to. So here we can see the timeout of 50,000. And we can see here that it has a value here that's called the address. It's called iflow name. I think we are adding that as default. This would not really be applicable, and the right way to do for it, we can see here we got synchronization name here. But the thing is, we have the URL we already have in the component. So what we will need to do is we will add this as an externalized parameter. This is done by just using the here now. So we'll add one that is called SAP URL. And we need to copy this one also. And then here we can see these values that has been extracted for some reason. And we need to adjust this one so it matches the expected input that we're getting. So we add the SAP URL here. And now we need to adjust so we know how to fetch this data. And the way we do that is we select the adapter. This is a sender. It is SAP. And then we need to find the adapter for this, and this is where I'm B2B, and just need to check the file name here. So this is the B2B async partner, SAP. Let's just check this one. And here we can see the payload of this, and we can run the template, so we can see what it is producing when we run it, so it's easy to check everything is okay. And if we look at the last down here, we can see it has these values, but we need to get the externalized parameter of the host name, which is then this one. So we will go down here and we can just use this XPath that comes up here, put it, say okay, this is what we want, and then we just copy this and let's run again, run templates. Now we can see it fetches this URL, and we press save. So now this was saved correctly, and if we go back to our migration and check again, we can now see that there should be a new SAP. We checked it for receiver. So there should a demo SAP, it's called here. We can now check. And if we had added exceptions, we would be able to add them down here. So let's just do that. Demo SAP. Here we have it. We can view it. We can add some advice here, so let's just say here, let's add advice. Demo. And press save, and that means if I run check again up here, I would see here this SAP made it as a demo, so we can get this information to the developer working with this. Remember to fix these kind of things. Let's try to migrate it again. And if I open the iflow again, and check the FTP here also, we can see it has fetched this data, and it is only using the 5,000 ones. So with this, it is really easy to create your own channels for these scenarios without having to spend a lot of time about adjusting all of these manually. So you create an iflow once that supports this, and then you can copy all of this configuration to all following scenarios. I hope this helps. This is a part of the FICAF 2309, which is available, so just upgrade your FICAF tool to this version and then start working with these artifacts. Thanks.